Welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. I got El Hueso back there warming up. We've got a mixed fruit and vegetable load that we loaded in Brawley, California on Saturday morning. It delivers this morning, Monday morning, bright and early. It is too early. It is 3 in the morning right now, a little after 3. And we've got 114 miles to go to make our delivery. It's all the way up in Woodland, California, up there by Sacramento, north of Sacramento. So we got to get in the truck and we got to get rolling. I really dislike these early mornings. Anytime my alarm has a 2 in front of it. You know, I woke up at 2:30 this morning. 2:30. That's like, I don't know. It never works good for me, man. I can't fall asleep that early enough to wake up at 2:30. You know, basically feel like I'm back to working night shift again, and I gotta. The way that I work night shift was I always went to bed in the morning and I'd stay up in the afternoon and then go to work. But yeah, this is opposite. Anyway, I digress because I'm only on 3 hours sleep and because, you know what? We got to get rolling down the road though, because we don't have much time. And on the actual rate confirmation, it says can't be late to 5:30 appointment. So I don't know what happens if we're late to the 5:30 appointment, but it says we can't be late to 5:30 appointment. So I'm not going to tempt fate. I'm not going to test it. I'm just going to get on the road and get down to Woodland, up to Woodland, over to Woodland. I don't know. Let's go. Got about 80 miles to go. We're trucking right along, and yeah, I had a good weekend though, man. I had a good weekend. Well, weekend, it was really just one day, right? I got back to the yard on Saturday night, so slept in my own bed on Saturday night and then slept in my own bed on Sunday night. So that's why it felt like a weekend, but I only took 30 hours off, which is an awkward amount of time for a trucker. If you're a trucker, you know, if you take 30 hours off, you kind of wish you could just take the extra 4 hours to get your 34-hour reset in and get a fresh clock for the week. For those of you who aren't truckers, truckers have 70 hours to work in any 8-day period, 8 consecutive days. So my last time off, you know, multiple days off, my last 34 hours off was last Wednesday. So I started my new week, so to speak, on Thursday. So Thursday is day 1. So I have 8 days, 70 hours to work until this Thursday. And then on Friday, it wraps back around to where then day 1 becomes Friday, right? And then the 8th day is now the next Friday. So on Friday, I get back the hours that I worked last Thursday. That's how I look at it. So day 9, you get the hours you worked on day 1. That's what I'll probably end up doing is just kind of recapping hours to finish out the week this week. But it really just depends. I may not even end up getting close to my 70 hours. I got 43 hours left right now, and typically I don't put in, you know, super long days unless I'm making a long drive somewhere and I get hung up or something. But I can only drive 11 hours in a day. Typically I don't drive those 11 hours. Do you guys see this guy's? Do you guys see that tire? What is going on with that? Dude, he needs to get off the freeway. I thought he was one of those guys that like puts his, you know how they kick their tires, like kind of like cockeyed on some of those little lowriders. I thought that's what that was doing. Oh, there it goes. Look at the tire is completely. Yeah, there it goes. It just rolled the tire off. He's on his rim right now. You shouldn't drive on a flat tire, folks. He's continuing on. What's he doing? Where's he going? Oh my goodness. He's still in lanes of traffic, driving on a rim. It's not a high-speed chase. There's no cops chasing him. Where is he going? What's he gonna do? Oh my goodness. I was watching that tire. I don't know if you guys could see it in the camera, but that tire was like I said, I thought it was one of those weird lowriders where they pitch the tires, the camber all weird or whatever. Is that camber? Is that? I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't really know. But anyway, where the tires are all slanted like that, like that's like a style, and it just like makes me like, as a truck driver, I'm like, oh, that's gonna have such a weird wear pattern if they run it like that. Anyway, but that's just my trucker mind working. But anyway, I thought that's what his was, but then I looked at the driver's side and I'm like, hey, that's just like a regular tire on that side. So he's just running on I don't know, it's all weird. You're in a hurry. Hope you win the race. Anyway, so that was crazy. All right, I lost track of what I was talking about. I was talking about the 70 hours in 8 days. I've only worked 43 of my hours. Typically, I don't knock my 70 out in any 5 or 6 day period, so I'm not really that worried about it. But we'll keep an eye on it, and we'll make sure we have a plan, so we're not booking loads that we're not going to have time for on Friday or on Thursday. Thursday's really the day that I could see myself like maybe running out of some time. So yeah, we'll see what we end up booking, and we'll try and conserve whatever clock time that we can, so that we're not running out of hours on Thursday. But let's keep on trucking down the road, man. That guy, that tire thing kind of threw me off. All right, we're coming into downtown Sacramento. Got about 20 minutes left to go. We'll just go through right here. Then we'll cross over the what is it? The American River, Sacramento River. I don't know. Cross over the river. Then we'll cross over that long bridge, the YOLO whatever. It's not the YOLO Causeway. That's on I-80, but it's the YOLO something or other. I don't know. I just always laugh because it says YOLO. YOLO. But yeah, we're making good time. See how long it takes us to get checked in over there. It seems like a pretty big place compared to other food banks and stuff that I've seen. So I don't know, kind of interesting. We'll see how this one goes. Yeah, we'll see what happens. right, it is just a little bit after 5 o'clock, and we're pulling up. I had an easy drive, no hang-ups, no issues, nothing to hold us up. So we kept our cushion. You know, it was only a 2-hour drive, so I gave myself about 25-30 minutes of cushion. Let's see here. Cow Foods Logistics. Alright, what does this say? Receiving delivery. Alright. Why does this feel extra tight? I'm actually going to back up and get wider. I wanted my headlights to shine on that sign, so I kind of came in at a poor angle to make that left-hand turn. Kind of take it a little wider than what I'm looking at right here. So we'll swing it out. Not trying to knock out any poles or mailboxes. There's a mailbox over here to the left. Smooth as silk. Alright, let's figure out where we're gonna go, and I'll go check in over here. We'll get docked in, and I was hoping this was gonna be quick, and my guess is the fact that there's not tons of trucks already here means I think it will be quick. I really do. That's what I'm thinking. So I'll figure it out. I won't make you guys sit here with me while I look for the receiving door and all that stuff, but I'll check in with you guys once we get docked in. Alright, so as I pulled up to this door over here, there's no one really around, so I just kind of looked for a door that had the name of the receiver on it, and I found one. So I pulled up and I just stopped, and then I saw some headlights behind me, and this guy came up and he pulled up and said, you got the produce load? And I'm like, yes I do. Yes I do. And he said, all right, cool. He said, go ahead and put it in 44. So man, look at this. There's so much room here. No one around, man. This is awesome. Look at these flatbed trailers too, man. I've been thinking about picking myself up one of these so that when reefer gets a little, you know, a little slow, or if I don't know. I just like the idea of having some options. I've been watching Trucking Together. If you haven't been watching their journey, they were leased on to Seva, you know, hauling their trailers, doing team driving, and then they decided not to do team driving anymore. They started their own authority. They got a reefer trailer, and then they decided they want to do reefer. Got themselves a whatchamacallit, a flatbed, spread axle flatbed. It's a cool trailer, so I don't know. It's got me thinking, man. Got me thinking. Let's break these seals and get these doors open. This is gonna be so fast, guys. They're gonna unload this so fast. It's gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna go through traffic in Sacramento because I'm gonna be too early. That never happens. All right, we're already offloaded. It's 6:15. I need to submit the proofs of deliveries These guys want them submitted before you leave the premises, it says. So we'll do that, and then I will go ahead and take another look at the load board, see if there's anything picking up early this morning and delivering down close to the house, because I've got to pick up close to the house this afternoon, but I got time today now that this went so quickly. You know, I can look for something last minute heading down there. So I think that's what I'll do, and catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, let's take a look at what we got going on right now, where we stand. Sacramento today. Oh, why is it 400 miles? I don't want that. I want 100 miles. All right, let's try this again. I was like, dang, there's a lot of loads. 12. This one I'd have to go up to Reno and then come back to Sacramento. That doesn't really do me very good. Sparks. Sacramento to Tracy. I actually called on this one already. These ones deliver the next day, so those are out. Lodi going all the way to Gilroy. It's almost worth going. I could go into the Bay Area. 80 miles of Deadhead and then back over to Tracy. But those coming that direction, I don't think usually pays that good. And then here's this Lodi to Gilroy posted 3 more times down here. So I mean, look at the number of loads. So this is one load right here, right? All these Lodi to Gilroys. So that's one. That's one load. And then you've got the Oakland to Tracy. That's 2 loads. Then you've got a Reno to McClellan. That's 3 loads. Then you got this Sacramento to Stockton, Sacramento to Tracy, I think is the same load. So that's 4 loads. 5 loads, 6 loads. So this number, this 12 right here, is way off. It's half that, because these guys post the same load over and over and over again without removing the previous post. But anyway, all right. So I'll probably just head back empty down to go get loaded up with nursery product to go up to Reno tonight. So that's the plan, Stan. I was gonna see if I could make a little extra money and just do a little local short hop, but we still might. I mean, maybe I should just hang out for an hour or so and just see what happens. Because there's not much for me to go home to do, and it is only 6:30 here on the West Coast, so there may be some stuff that pops up here in the next hour or two. I don't know if I can stay where I'm parked anyway. I'll figure it out. All right, we're coming back into Sacramento. I hung out for about 30 minutes, kind of waiting to see if I could get myself a load, just a little local load, and then I decided that I'd just start heading back. I might stop up here and get something to eat and take a look when I stop. Might just mess around and go get loaded early, and not it's kind of just like set myself up for tomorrow too. Because tomorrow, if I have a full set of hours, then I'll have a better chance of getting myself a load that that'll pay good, and I'll have time to go trucking tomorrow. All right, I'm over here at the Burger King in Galt, California, and you see this sign says no parking between arrows. All right, so I'm perfectly legal right here, and this security officer comes up Pulls up in front of me. He comes over to my door. I was looking at the load board real quick before I came in to get my food. And he's like, hey, I got a complaint from Burger King in there about you parking here. I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, well, you know what? That's just too bad. This is a legal parking spot. I'm in a big truck. There's not very many legal parking spots for me to stop and get some food. I'm actually gonna run in there and get some food right now. And once I get my food, then I'll be out of their way. But I'm not moving because it's legal. And the security guard goes, he goes, oh, it's a nice rig you got. And I said, thanks, man, thanks, appreciate it. He's like, yeah, it's a good truck for rolling the music. And I was like, wait, what? And he was like, I was like, you watch the channel? And he was like, yeah. I was like, so you're messing with me right now? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, come on, man. For a second, I was like, man, Burger King, you're gonna lose my business forever. My wife's probably thinking that'd be a good thing, right? Anyway, so Sultan, it was good meeting you. Good. That was funny. That was really hilarious. And man, let's go get back in this truck and start heading back towards home. Eat my food. All right, we're back over here in Hickman, California, little town, and we're gonna make this pickup of nursery product to take to Reno. It's actually 2 drops. It's a Sparks and Reno load, and it's got even more hand unload than last time. So I've been lifting weights, you know, in preparation, trying to you know, get ready for all the physical labor that needs to be done. But you know, this it's not that bad. I'll be honest, it's not that bad. Can't quite see. There we go. All right, let's get in there, back this trailer in, and I'm gonna drop this trailer so that they can load it. I'm gonna run home, relax for a little while, because it is 9:30, and so I don't. They probably won't load it until afternoon. So, and I'm like 7-8 miles from the house, so I'm just gonna run home. But yeah, time to back into this this little alley dock situation again. We did it pretty good last time in the dark, so I'll probably be overconfident this time, and probably won't be able to get it as good as I did last time. That's just normal. That's just normal type of stuff for me. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys once I get it in there. All right, we got it in here, no problem. Got it dropped. We're ready to get this thing loaded up with some trees. Not those kind of trees. Although I wonder how they ship that stuff, right? What trucking companies are involved in the shipment of those trees? That's what I wonder, if it's lucrative or if it's just another load. All right, ready to rock and roll. Get it loaded up. We'll come back when it's ready, and we'll drive it up the hill. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, I brought the truck home, and basically I think this is where we're gonna cut this video off. Let me break down the numbers real quick. Let me open up my calculator. Hold on. All right, so this load, the total miles was 685 miles. That includes the deadhead from Yuma to Brawley, and then the miles going from Brawley up to Sacramento. I didn't count the deadhead back from Sacramento, basically because I didn't think about it.
Sorry. But just to be transparent with that, so there would have been another like 100 miles coming back. But you know, I can roll that into my next load, or we can talk about that at the end of the week, which I don't know how these weeks are breaking up because I'm not really taking like weekends. It's just rolling, always rolling. It's weird. Anyway, but this load from Brawley up to Sacramento to Woodland ended up paying $2,400. So we got $2,400 on it, and that comes out to $350 a mile. So kind of my target right now in this market is $350 a mile. That's where I want to be. That's where I feel good, where I'm still making a good profit even after fuel and all my expenses. And yeah, so that's kind of still my goal rate. So I was able to get it on this one. I've been hovering around $3 a mile for other loads that I've been doing. So it was good to get one that was a win. But anyway, I'm gonna go rest, and then I'll see you guys on the next video. That's when we'll finish this load, the nursery load, and we'll go back over there. We'll hook up to the trailer and we'll get headed up to Reno. But that'll be on tomorrow's video. Today's video, this is it. We're done. Es todo. All right. Love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load.